Hi, I'm Laura Geis, author of the Homeschool Toolkit and founder of HomeschoolAdviceOnline.com. Well, this month we've been talking about choosing curriculum, and over the weekend I presented a couple of workshops at the Christian Home Educators of Ohio conference, and one of those workshops was on choosing curriculum. And as I received a lot of questions from the audience, I realized there are a few misconceptions about choosing homeschooling curriculum, so I thought I'd go over with you today the top 3 misconceptions that I noticed when I was there. The first one is that you are going to be able to find a perfect curriculum. Now, there are so many wonderful curricula on the market today, so much to choose from compared to even when I first started homeschooling. But I've never found an absolutely perfect one. And if you set your standard that high to find something perfect, you're probably going to be disappointed. Just settle for something that's good enough for your family that gets the job done. And if it's not perfect, feel free to make a few changes in how you use it. Sometimes you don't need to buy a new curriculum, you just need to change how you're using the one you already have. For instance, my son Ryan this year was learning sight words, and the reading program we bought had us practicing sight words only one day a week, and he would have about 8 sight words to remember. We'd go over our sight words. It was usually on a Wednesday. Then the following Wednesday we would review the old sight words and add some new ones in, and he was not learning any of those sight words. We would flip through those cards at just a blank stare on his face. He had no idea what those words were. And I finally figured out, we're only doing this one time a week. He's not seeing those words quite enough. So I just simply split the sight words into 2 per day instead of 8 on Wednesday, and then we reviewed on Friday. So we did a little bit of sight word practice every day of the week, and pretty soon he knew that whole pile of sight words. So all it took was just a little tweaking of how I used my curriculum, and then it worked for me. Now, another misconception is that if you buy, let's say, a reading program from a company, that you have to buy everything from that same company. And hopefully most of you know that you can shop around and pick and choose whatever curricula you like. You don't need to stick with just one company. And finally, the last misconception about homeschooling curriculum is that the more money you pay, the better curriculum you receive. And sometimes it does pay to buy a few extra things or to pay a little bit more and you get better quality. But other times, something simple and inexpensive works just as well. So just realize that just because you pay a lot doesn't mean you're getting a better curriculum. Well, that's all I have for this week. Remember, as you're getting your school ready next year, if you need a homeschool plan book, visit me at www.homesschooladviceonline.com and I will send you a download for a free homeschool plan book. I'll talk to you soon.